Hello again, everyone. This is Jeff Reed, former writer for iFanboy. Back in 1991, I had a favorite superhero team of all time, and it's not a team I had read a single comic story of. It's not a team I had seen in a film or in a cartoon. This is a team I had seen in one single image, and that's enough to make me a fan for life, and I still kind of am. This is the new Fantastic Four, and that image was from Marvel Series 2 trading cards back in 1991. This is a rookie card for the new Fantastic Four here, and as you can tell from this image, this features Wolverine, Spider-Man, Hulk, and Ghost Rider teaming up to become the new Fantastic Four. In the comics, this happened back in Fantastic Four, Volume 1, number 347, and continued through a three-issue story that chronicled their rise to being the new Fantastic Four. Turned out that there was a Skrull who dressed as Sue Richards who convinced the four of them to team up and combat against an evil that she claimed had killed the other three members of the regular Fantastic Four. Now, it turned out, of course, to be a feint. She wanted the new Fantastic Four to combat her enemies, and so she sent them after them. After a kind of a brief battle with the Mole Man and the Moloids and some of those big monsters that Mole Man has lying around, the old Fantastic Four show up and they all kind of get together, and it's mostly them kind of talking it out with the Mole Man. Nothing actually has a big action set piece inside of it, which is too bad. But the Art Adams work is so good and so rare to see nowadays that I was absolutely loving it when I eventually read this storyline. After these three issues, New Fantastic Four go their separate ways. There's no real reason for them to become a team, and so they only appear now and again. In 1993, they teamed up again to seemingly go up against the old Fantastic Four. They had a few other kind of hits and misses from there. There was a version of the New Fantastic Four that teams up in the pages of the Venom series by Rick Remender, and this actually is a different version of all four characters. So a different Hulk, a different Ghost Rider, a different Spider-Man, in this case Venom, and there's also a different Wolverine, in this case X-23. And the four of them have a team up which is more reminiscent of the New Fantastic Four and not a direct sequel thereof. There is a direct sequel to this story, and it was a five-issue miniseries written by Peter David back just several years ago when he did a series of in-continuity short stories featuring kind of fan-favorite eras of old comics of Marvel. And that New Fantastic Four Hell in a Handbasket series slips in wonderfully right behind this series in continuity. That's one I would pick up if you're looking for a kind of a modern throwback story of these four characters that should not work together, but have occasionally in the past. This would be a perfect team, if you're asking me, if you swapped out the Hulk for Darkhawk. But, hey, beggars can't be choosers. I get what I can get. And when I was 9 years old in 1991, this was the best thing I've ever seen. Have a good one.